Overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie Kimbrell. I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for a conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. The feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event, and everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie Kimbrell. I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for a conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. The feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event, and everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for a new home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie Kimbrell. I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for a conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. The feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event, and everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for a new
And welcome back to the Highlands here in Waco, Texas, where we are getting ready for the second half of this game between the top two teams in this conference, Collin Community College, the Cougars, and the MCC Highlanders. And they're going to start this one off with an and one coming right out the bench. Trezarian White comes right in. MCC found themselves trailing in the first half. Didn't show a lot of energy. Let's see if they can switch that around. Chance to complete the and one right here for White. And he doesn't, still an 8-point game. So now it looks like they're going to come out in the trap. Maurice Harvey with the floater. That one banks off the glass and in. Maurice Harvey. It's 11 points for him. And they're going to get White for the travel is what it looks like. Reese Harvey, he's got 11 points. He was the high point man for him and Chris Pryor. Pryor's got 10. They've been the two carrying the offensive load for MCC this in the first half. Let's see who else can step up here in the second half. Maurice Harvey with a spin, goes inside. Maurice Harvey starting to heat up. He's got 13 points now. Down to a 4-point game. Now corner three, put up that one, no good. Rebounded by Smith Jr. And this is what MCC likes to do, play defense and get out on this break. Maurice Harvey gets around for another layup, 15 points for him. Maurice Harvey scores 6 straight for MCC. And they're going to get a timeout. Collin's going to get a timeout after a 6-0 run put on by MCC. 6-point run put on by MCC. They're trailing by just 2 points. 18-17 left to go in the second half. We'll be right back.
Just looking to sell your existing home. Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300 1, 2, 3, 5.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie.
So we're back to the action tonight here in the Highlands. MCC down by 2, 18-17 left to go in the second half. And MCC has made a run here, Jalen, to kind of get back in this game being down at halftime.
Yeah, MCC went on the run right there, 6-0 run to kind of trim this lead down, just get back focused, get locked in, and get back to the usual brand of basketball that they're used to playing. So MCC coming out on defense right here. They'll keep the same lineup in that they started the half with. Reese Harvey really came out hot so far in this half. And they're going to go get an easy bucket. That's Cater Waller.
You got to give him some help on that back line.
I think he was looking for the help on that one.
Harvey's had the hot hand over the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, Gonzalez kicks it back out. Smith Jr. will try a mid-range jumper. That one no good. Rebounded by Brown. He'll put that one back up and in. Raekwon Brown. 4 points in the game for him. He's been quiet in the first half.
They really need to get him going. And I think that's been the difference in the game probably, is Raekwon only having 4 points.
They're going to get Gonzalez 4 to reach on that one. Thought he got the ball out. Going to say he got some hand in with that as well. That's the second foul on Diego Gonzalez. They go in with Antoine Smith. He can't finish that one. Antoine Smith had a good first half as well. He had 14 points in the first half. Gonzalez with the drive and kick over to Harvey in the corner for 3. That one good. Maurice Harvey really showing out here in the second half. He's got 18 points in the game now. 9 points early here in the second half.
Thanks to all of you that are watching from the ATL from Georgia. Watching Maurice Harvey.
Offensive foul called.
MCC ball.
Now MCC with the 1 point lead and the ball. Pryor's bringing it up for the Highlanders. Tried to feed Smith Jr. on the entry pass down there. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. MCC ball still. Maurice Harvey gets open for another 3. He is hot right now. Maurice Harvey can't miss right now. 21 points. He scored 12 straight points. And now Harvey's got it on a break. He's going to get this one all the way to the rim. Make it 14 straight points. Maurice Harvey on fire. He's got 23 points. Really picking it up here in the second half. He had a good first half, and he's doing even better so far here early in the second half. 3, put up this one in. They respond. C.J. Washington puts in a 3. Harvey gonna try the hot hand. Heat check gets another one to drop. Maurice Harvey's on fire right now. 26 points for Maurice Harvey. Harvey scores 17 straight here in the second half without a miss. And now Pryor is going to get the ball on the steal. Dumps this one off to Raekwon Brown, and he gets the easy two. MCC picking it up. Now they've got an 8-point lead. That is what I meant by picking up the energy and picking up the intensity.
Turnaround. What a turnaround.
Great turnaround here for MCC. Now they've got an 8-point lead with 15 minutes left to go in the game. Maurice Harvey coming out hot, scoring 17 straight points here in the second half. MCC, 8-point lead.
I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for a conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. And feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event, and everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. CFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for
Back to the action after MCC took this 8-point lead after being down by 8 about 4 minutes ago. We're down by 8, and now they're up by 8, all due to a hot hand of Maurice Harvey. And they're going to call a foul on the ground. Maurice Harvey came out here in the second half ready to play. Had 9 in the first half to start, so he had a good start. Came out here in the second and has really turned it on. 26 points for him so far in the game. Now the corner three, put up that one. No good, but he's able to get the offensive rebound. Now to kick this one over to Washington for 3. Washington drills another 3. And Harvey tries to force that one in his first miss of this half, but Kirk Smith Jr. goes back up with it, and he can't get it to drop, but it's going to go out of bounds, and he'll keep. The Highlanders will keep possession. Dylan Gooding will come check in for Diego Gonzalez. And Nehemiah Knuckles will come check in for Raekwon Brown. 5-point lead for the Highlanders. They got the ball with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Harvey looking to attack. Puts up the mid-range jumper. That one no good. Starting to cool off just a little bit. Now to throw it down low to Smith Jr. Good move. Can't get the finish. Washington will bring it up for the Cougars. And they get the mid-range jumper to fall. And it's Alex that hits the mid-range jumper. He got 5 points. And Nehemiah Knuckles gets 2 to fall. He's got 4 points in the game. And it looks like foul's going to be called on Maurice Harvey. That's his 3rd foul. Smith Jr. tried to get the steal on the inbound. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Washington's going to have to put a shot up. Puts up a 3, contested, no good. Harvey skies up for that board.
Big rebound by Harvey.
Mid-range jumper put up and in by Dylan Gooding. He gets on the board for the first time, and MCC is going to take a timeout.
30 seconds.
They're going to have a 30-second timeout, up by 7 points. We'll stay right here. 12:25 left to go.
So Jalen, MCC has been able to get this lead really behind the play of a one-man wrecking crew tonight, Harvey.
Yeah, Maurice Harvey came in and he had a great first half. He started out with 9 points, so had a pretty good first half. It came out and exploded for 17 straight points for the Highlanders. He's been playing good so far this half. He's cooled off just a little bit. Dylan Gooding came in and hit that last jumper before the timeout. Gooding, they played last night. This is the second of a back-to-back, and Dylan Gooding came in. He was the high point man. He had 21 points in the last timeout when he stepped in for Diego Gonzalez and started in their last game last night against the Southwestern Christian Rams. So he comes in and gets his first bucket. Let's see if he can start to get going just a little bit here in this second half. That was his first 2 when he hit that jumper. During the timeout, they took Harvey out. He started to cool off, so they let him get a drink of water. Definitely earned it.
Yeah, it's still a game of attrition. They played last night, and these guys, are back-to-back. College guys are not used to back-to-back. That's an NBA thing, but
yeah.
He's definitely helped bring this team back and put them in the lead.
Collin has it. Corner 3 for Washington. That one no good. Knuckles gets the rebound. Pryor is going to get out in transition and puts this one up with the left hand. Chris Pryor, a great finisher at the rim. He's really showed off and had some great finishes in these last few games. Going to have to get some of those highlights out. He's had some great finishes at the cup. He's got 12 points here in this game.
And they're running a lot of screens.
And one on this one. Asari Achi tried to get the block. He's going to get tagged for the foul. And that's going to send Cater Waller back to the line. And Cater Waller is going to have a chance for one more now.
It's really important. MCC's in the lead right now. It's very important as Collin runs a lot of screens. And usually their screens, they're trying to free up their three-point shooters.
Yeah.
So I see Zero going out. And 2 of their shooters are not in, but MCC has to identify the shooters of Collin and run these guys off the line, because the three-point shot is keeping them close.
Yeah, that's what's keeping them in this game. They've been running a lot of pick and pop. They got a big man that can shoot with Antoine Smith. He's already hit about 3 threes in this game, so they've been running a lot of pick and pop. Sorry, Autry goes and gives him the bucket real quick underneath the basket. 3 points for Autry.
And thank everybody that's been patient with us tonight. We had some connectivity problems, which is a part of live streaming. And there's another 3-point shot.
Another 3 from Smith Jr., who we just talked about on that pick and pop. Trying to feed Asari Atri again to get it down low to him. Can't finish on that one. Now 6-point game.
2 is in the corner.
Now that little ISO action, the 3 up and in. Orion Verdon able to put that one in. Now down to a 3-point game. It's going to be a dogfight between the two teams. We had in the first game of this doubleheader, had a double overtime game, so this game is close just like that one. We'll see where this game can go to. Dylan Gooding misses the corner 3.
Looked like he was fouled on that 3 too.
Looks like they got a piece of his hand. Smith with the green light puts in the 3, and that ties the game up. 55 all. Antoine Smith has been shooting the ball very consistent in this entire game. They tie the game up here, 55 all. We got 9:38 left to go. Coach Gill's going to get a quick timeout, and we'll be back.
At home or just looking to sell your existing home? Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235.
MCC has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie Kimbrell. I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for.
Back to the action here. MCC has the ball. Tied 55 all right now. 9:38 left to go in the game. Reese Harvey's checked back in. He had the hot hand earlier in the half. See if he can continue his hot shooting streak. And sorry, Atri comes up. It was a fight for the ball underneath. He comes up with the ball and gets a dunk. 5 points for Sorry Atri. Over in the corner for 3. That one no good. Nehemiah Knuckles comes up with the ball, and foul's going to be called. Collin's been playing kind of like almost 5 out with that offense. They're spreading the floor. Their big is their best shooter, really. So when you have that, you can really just space the floor out. Almost a NBA-style offense.
Yeah, you start playing analytics. If you get up X amount of threes and you shoot a certain percentage, you can count at a certain score.
Yep, the Daryl Moore way of thinking, the old Rockets GM. Maurice Harvey on the drive. He's going to hop. That one no good. Sorry, Atri comes up with the rebound. He's been playing big so far in this game. Sorry, Atri coming up with some big rebounds. Maurice Harvey in the corner for 3. That one no good. Looks like they got a hand on it. Yeah, that one was tipped. You see still with a 2-point lead. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. We got 8 minutes left to go in the game. That shot no good. Raekwon Brown tried to get the rebound, slapped out of bounds. It's going to be MCC ball. Anyway, John Achibi tried to get that one in and slapped it out of bounds. Kirk Smith Jr. will check in for Sorry Atri. Need those
Coach Gill is trying to manage those minutes.
Yeah.
You need those legs.
And need those bigs to be very active on the glass. CC's got a better rebounding team than Collin. They kind of playing small and really want to shoot you out the gym. So Smith Jr. and Sorry Atri are going to be big in this last 8 minutes. Raekwon Brown as well and Nehemiah Knuckles going to be big in this last 8 minutes. playing in the zone, trying to force the three, come up with a steal. Get the steal and transition, and Smith Jr. comes from behind, gets that block. Smith Jr. showing off that athleticism right there. Tells him get that out as he gets White shot out of there. Collin's been coming out in the zone trying to force threes from MCC. MCC likes to get out and transition and get layups. Now a three put up again from Verdon. He puts in another three. They've got shooters all over this team. Raekwon Brown. And that is going to be the difference in the game, I believe. If they're playing the zone, got to get the ball in the middle of that zone, and that's going to be Raekwon Brown.
Sit down right in the middle of that zone.
Yep. Corner three for Verdon. He's heated up. Knocks in another three. That's 3 straight threes for Verdon.
There he is.
Pryor's going to drive this time, and that's going to be open as well. If you get on the other side of the big in the zone, you can get that layup. Chris Pryor saw that and went and got one. He's got 14 points in this game.
So we're all tied up, 6:42 left to go here in the Highlands.
Now Antoine Smith, they are lighting it up from three right now. Antoine Smith, he's got 23 points in this game. And most of them have come from the three-point line. Gonzalez tries to break the zone, get it over to Harvey. They have a good recovery and good find. Raekwon's got to finish that, but he gets another chance. Didn't finish that one either. Now Smith Jr. is going to try to go up, and he finishes. Kirk Smith Jr. gets one in. That's his first two of the night. A big bucket. MCC trailing by one. They're going to have to try to punish on the inside since they're playing this small lineup. Smith Jr. goes to get that one, but a charge is going to be taken underneath. Diego Gonzalez trying to get his rhythm back. Missed the last game and didn't start in this one. He's trying to get some of that rhythm back. Not sure what the injury is for him.
The reports that I had that he had food poisoning.
Okay.
And so we couldn't play him the last game. And it looks like he's trying to get his energy back this game.
Yeah, trying to get that win back. We got 5:35 left to go. We'll be back after this break. 1-point game.
Conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. And feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event. And everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFMB is doing a great job looking into the community and saying we want to engage, we want to work with the younger generation too and trust the different cultures around Waco and pull this through.
In the market for a new. So we're back at it tonight. Here in the Highlands, 5:35 left to go. Second half, MCC down by one. They've been up. They came back, took the lead, and now Collin, the first place team in this conference, is up by one. Jalen, what does this last 5 minutes look like to you?
A lot of three-point shots from Collin. That's what it looked like. It looks like they're trying to shoot MCC out the gym. They're undefeated in conference so far, and I think that's probably why. It seems like everybody that touches it is a good three-point shooter for this team. They're playing small, kind of a Houston Rockets style of ball over the last few years, playing small and just putting up threes. Reese Harvey comes off the screen, puts that one up, no good. Brown's able to get the rebound, but he turns it over.
And that was a foul. Now, the refs, you know, we giving them a lot of leeway here on this broadcast, but they got to call it both ways on both sides.
Yeah. And then Long got to leave open, but he misses. Rare miss for Verdon.
We got a man down.
And that's Harvey on the ground. And that one, not sure where the hit was at.
Yeah, I think you see Harvey goes up here,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it looks
takes a
like
shot.
it looks like he took an elbow.
He's tough. He's going to stay in the game. Going to shake that one off. 15 seconds on the shot clock for Collin. And they let him get an easy drive on that one. Coach Gill went small, took some of the shot blockers out of the game to try to keep up with this three-point shooting. And Harvey with the move right there, couldn't finish. Put somebody on the ground. Knuckles gets the rebound, couldn't put that one in. And Gonzalez comes up with the board. Raekwon Brown's going to take this one in. Can't get that one to drop, but a foul is going to be picked up. Coach Gill trying to adjust here and match up with some of these three-point shooters and take some of the shot blocking out. So we'll see how that affects the other end, the defensive end of the floor. Meanwhile, Raekwon Brown is going to the line for 2.
2 points. Well, they kind of owed him a free throw or two.
Yeah.
They hadn't been calling fouls on both ends.
Mm-hmm. Raekwon gets the first one to drop.
Number 12, John Achebe. Raekwon Brown has 9.
Raekwon Brown can't finish the other one. He's got 9 points in the game. So 2-point game, MCC trailing by 2 right now. And they get the steal they wanted. Couldn't get the leak out pass to Harvey. Trying to move the ball around. Looks like they went back to playing man-to-man. And Nehemiah Knuckles, big rebound. Can he get this one to go? Does. Big board right there from Nehemiah Knuckles. He's got 6 points. And a timeout called by Coach Gill on this side. And the game is going to be tied up at 66. Coach Gill called a timeout so we can talk to the refs on this one. 3:53 left to go in the game. We'll be right back after the short break.
Or just looking to sell your existing home. Call one of our gold sponsors and broadcast supporters, Latoya Foster. She's a licensed realtor and a member of the Keller Williams real estate team. She's also the leader of Royalty Solutions Real Estate. You can reach her at 254-300-1235.
MCC.
So we're all tied up here. 3:53 left to go. 66 all is the score. MCC trying to dig in. It's been a long 2 days for them. They've trying to make up some of these games that were canceled by the snowstorm, and it's made them have to have a back-to-back. Like we said earlier, don't see many back-to-backs in college basketball besides the tournament. The only time you really get back-to-backs. So they're having to get their legs under them a little bit. But they're battling here with the number 1 team in the conference right now. Collin came in tonight undefeated in conference play. They have a 9-2 overall record, but they come in at 4-0. They come in at 4-0 in conference. So these are the 1 and 2 teams in the conference right now. So MCC battling, trying to get a win, see if they can get back on top of conference play. 3:53 left to go. MCC on defense. Harvey playing aggressive defense up top. Verdon thinks about the three, throws this one back out to Smith. And now right back to Verdon.
They keep leaving the three-point shooter.
Yeah, he can't leave the corner, can't leave the shooter. Got away with the miss right there. Brown's gonna put this one up, can't finish.
The Corn's got to go back to using that glass.
They're swinging the ball. MCC is switched to a zone now. Good trap in the corner. Looking for a travel. Let's see what the ref calls. And they're going to get a timeout before they can call anything. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We've got 2:54 left to go. Game tied is 66 all. MCC, like I said, battling in this game. If you didn't get a chance to watch the first game, you guys missed a great game, double overtime game. The Highlassies came up just short at the very end, but both teams battled and showed a lot. Coach Rhodes has done a great job with the girls, with the Highlassies. They started off 1-3 conference, 1-3 in conference. Coach Rhodes was able to turn that around, him and his team, and get them back above 500. Now they're back at 500 after today's game, but what a great game we got to see before this one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they came out a little short.
Yeah.
It didn't work out the way that they wanted it to work out, but they battled. 2:54 left to go here. I want to thank all of you that are watching. I see our top fan supporter, Tina Knuckles. I see her on, and I saw a post earlier. It was a grandfather and a lot of support for this young man. And we want to thank them for always tuning in and being a part as we are trying to highlight these young men and women here in the Central Texas area. And we are excited about it. Of course, we'll be here on Saturday, Jalen.
Yep.
At 2 o'clock. And also at noon, we got some softball, ladies softball. The MCC ladies will be, I'm not sure who they're playing, but we'll be broadcasting that starting at noon. You can catch all of that on syntechsportsnetwork.com.
We've got a lot of content coming to you guys. So back to the action here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something up. Good defense. Forced a bad shot. Good defense.
Good rebound by Knuckles.
Now Pryor has it up top. He'll set the offense up. Game tied here late in the game. Pryor with the quick crossover. Gets the floater. What a finish. Chris Pryor, like I said, he's got some great finishes here in the last few games. He's really went into his bag and pulled out some finishes here the last few games. That one right there, outside of the key, able to get the floater going. Harvey almost gets his hands on that one. You see with a 2-point lead. Corner three, and that one was halfway down, comes out. Man, Smith Jr. can shoot the ball for Collin. Got lucky on that one. That one came out. Under 2 minutes left to go, folks. Under 2 minutes. We're at the home stretch of the game here. MCC with a 2-point lead. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Pryor's going to drive. Gets that one. Great find to a streaking Nehemiah Knuckles. Knuckles, 8 points for him. And Pryor with a great find. He's starting to take this game over late in the game. MCC switching to the zone, trying to stay down on all these corner shooters. Good defense from Knuckles. Brown goes up, tries to swat that one. This one bounces off. Brown comes down with the rebound. Great defense by MCC. Down to 1:05 left to go now. MCC trying to put this one away. Chance to knock off the top team in the conference right here.
It's big to run this down 13 seconds. Take all the time you can take out of this clock.
Chris Pryor goes in, puts the shot up. He's on fire. Chris Pryor from behind the backboard. Chris Pryor is going crazy right now. Puts in the shot from behind the backboard, but the ref is going to wave the shot off.
Run the replay.
Don't worry, we're going to keep that replay, ref. But they waved that shot off. Wow. Wow. Chris Pryor with the falling out of bounds on the shot right there. Gets it over the backboard, up and in. Wow.
Yeah.
What else can we say about the guard from 2-year guard from DeSoto, leader of this team, Chris Pryor? That basket does not count, folks. The basket did not count, but they did pick up a foul. We got 47 seconds left to go in this game. Both these teams battling right now. Chris Pryor, like I said, the leader of this team, trying to will his team to a win here, giving it his all on the second night of a back-to-back. 47 seconds left to go here, folks. MCC with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, so want to make sure we thank our title sponsor, TF&B Bank. I always want to mention them and let you know they really are big supporters behind allowing us to be able to bring you this content.
Yeah.
And so we have to say thank you, shout out to those guys. They are a financial partner. If you're in McLennan County and you need a financial partner, go and talk to those guys. They're in the community doing great work. TF&B Bank, your bank for life.
47 seconds left. .47 seconds left to go here, folks.
Here we go. Here we go for all the marbles, folks.
Going to inbound this one to Knuckles. Going to get Diego in the corner trying to trap. And what will they get? They're going to have a timeout called by Coach Gill in the corner there, so didn't want to get a turnover. 43 seconds left to go. 43 seconds, 4-point lead for MCC. We'll be right back after this quick break.
He has definitely benefited me most on not only what I want to do, but who I aspire to be. Expect every professor to help you become who you want to be and more. Create your own success at MCC.
My name is Debbie Kimbrell. I am the administrative assistant here at Anderson Chapel. I also work as part of the media ministry. It was great working with Lighthouse. Everyone was very professional, came in to do video recording and streaming for a conference that we hosted here on time. They did what they needed to do, was seamless and transparent. It was great. And feedback, everyone was impressed. So it went out, it was a conference level, so a state level event, and everyone was impressed with the product and the result. We got the DVDs too, which people purchased, and they were impressed with those. It was great overall.
The overall theme of the mural is the Tree of Life, showing heritage through African American culture here in East Waco. It goes through a flow of days of the week, and it's supposed to all tie together just to show this full spectrum of life. TFNB is doing a...
So back to the action here. Diego Gonzalez is going to try to throw this one in. They got 16 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to try to use up as much of this as they can. And they're going to get a foul. Hard foul on that one. Almost put Pryor in the bleachers. And they're going to foul and put Chris Pryor on the line.
Oh, it's a
Not
shot.
yet.
Side
Not yet. They've only got 6 fouls, so they got to get one more in to try to get this one to free throws. Pryor goes up top. Moss is the other guy. And he's going to be fouled now. Now they'll put him on the line. Chance for 1-and-1 right here.
I'm sure Coach Gill will be running that replay. Usually, Jalen, if you're throwing it from the side and you got to make a risky pass in, you don't want to pass toward the opposing team's basket.
Yeah, it was almost at the rim. Pryor showed off some athleticism right there, going up and getting that.
35 seconds left to go here.
Pryor knocks in the first one. He got 17 points.
He's on the front end of a 1-and-1, so he'll have one more shot. 5-point lead. No 3-point shots. MCC's got to keep these guys off the line.
Can't get the second one to fall. 17 points for Pryor. And the three put up, this one in immediately from C.J. Washington. Comes right to the corner, knocks in a three.
He was standing there the whole time.
Yeah, he was waiting on it, and he's one of their better three-point shooters. So they're going to have to stay solid. They're up by 2 right now, 27 seconds left, so they're going to get fouled.
Yeah, they got to hit the free throws.
Got to knock these free throws in. They're not in the double bonus yet, so they're going to have to make sure they make their first one since they're still in one-on-one opportunities. Just got to knock those free throws down. 27 seconds left. We always like to do the TF&B player of the game in these. And we're going to give it to, in this game, we're going to give it to the high point man. Maurice Harvey came in out of the locker room and was just hot. He was on fire, knocked in a few threes, was getting out in transition, and he's been very active on defense as well. Maurice Harvey with 26 points in this game, came out in the half and scored 17 straight. He is our TF&B player of the game. Got 27 seconds left to go. NCC just needs to ice some free throws in order to put this game away. Last time out was just used by Coach Jim. Just used their last time out. So they're going to have to just play the foul game here. They're down by 2. MCC just needs to knock their free throws in.
Yeah, it's going to come down to free throws. The pressure comes when the games get close like this.
Yeah.
The pressure shows up. I see coaches went small, so they're going to be playing man-to-man.
And a foul is going to be called on the inbounds. Was looking for that one. They held Pryor, trying to cut across the whole time. He'll be headed to the line.
Now, was that a foul before the ball came in?
Yes.
Collin, number 3, Kadar Waller, number 4.
I'm not sure if the rule's the same as NBA, where they get an extra free throw if the foul is before the ball is in. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be 1-and-1 right here for Pryor. Pryor knocks in first one. Got 18 points for him. Could have been co-player of the game. It's Chris Pryor. He showed up big here at the end of the game as well. 19 points for Chris Pryor.
No.
They don't have any timeouts left.
He's sitting here in the corner again.
Yeah, I think they're
MCC
going to
has to make
up.
sure that they do not leave him under no circumstances.
They had him person fall down. He's going to get an easy bucket. Let him get it, and he smoked it. So it's all good. Smoked the layup on the other end, got too excited, jumped up. And that's going to be a loose ball foul, MCC ball, and they could just about put it away right here at that one. They did get a wide open layup on that one.
Yeah.
But I think he was a little excited.
Now C.J. Washington, his third. Diego Gonzalez at the line, 1-1.
Now Gonzalez will head to the line. Gonzalez, like we said, looks like he's been trying to get his energy back. He's coming back from food poisoning is what we heard. Gonzalez knocks in the first one.
So that gives them a 5-point lead. That's still only 2 possessions.
Yeah.
So you got to find the 3-point shooters. This guy's a 3-point shooter here in the corner.
Washington.
The player, the big man underneath the goal is the 3-point shooter, and 4 is a 3-point. Those are your 3-point shooters.
Yeah. And looks like Coach Gill is the one that called the timeout. So he'll use his final timeout. 16 seconds left to go. They're trailing by 6 points. MCC got a 6-point lead right now. They just got to stay on top of everything, no fouls, and don't give up easy threes. If they knock in a wild three, you just got to live with that. You definitely don't want to add anything on, no fouls. Don't want to do anything crazy. Only 16 seconds left, and neither team has timeout, so.
Hey, I just posted on Facebook, and maybe even if you're watching on the website or YouTube, make sure that you go to our Twitter page, @Syntech Sports. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter. We're getting ready to start releasing some photos, some great photos, and some great content. Follow us there. Also on Instagram, @Syntech Sports TV.
Yes.
@Syntech Sports TV. Go to those two places and follow us on those platforms.
Yeah, make sure you guys go on there and look. We're going to have a lot of content coming to you guys. Like we said, we're going to start putting up some more of these photos, some more of these videos, especially these highlights. We want to. MCC's got a lot of good highlights this year. We want to get some of these highlights out of these guys. Maybe they can get some guys looking at them.
And also, we got some great content, Jalen, coming after March. Possibly, we're in talks with the Waco Royals, a professional team that has showed up in Waco, and we're going to try to make that happen.
Yeah.
And we got some bowl games coming this summer.
Let them get the easy two. Let them get that. Let's play the free throw game now. 4-point game. And Harvey is going to get fouled on the inbound. 9 seconds now, 9 seconds. Now MCC is in the double bonus, so they get 2 free throws no matter what. They're going to have to put up some threes. They can let them get the twos all they want. They're going to have to put up some threes in order to try to cut into this lead some.
Got 18 for the half, 27 for the game.
27 points for Maurice Harvey. He is the TF&B player of the game. He's got a chance to make it 28 right here. 28 for Harvey. I think that's a career high for him here at MCC. Put up a deep three. That one no good. Brown fights for the rebound underneath. And a foul is going to be called with under a second left to go. So it looks like the foul was going to be on Raekwon Brown, and they're going to give out double technicals to Maurice Harvey, and I'm not sure to who else. So they're trying to work out how many free throws are going to be out. Unless they're giving them 6 free throws, I'm not sure how much this matters here at the end. Gooding's going to come check in for Harvey. He got teed up with 0.14 seconds left. And C.J. Washington was the other recipient of the tech. They missed the first free throw.
So MCC looks like they're going to hold on here. We're going to Collin.
Yeah, I believe that's in a few weeks. We'll be at Collin. MCC final score here, 77-72. We'll be at Collin. March 17th is when we'll be at Collin.
Okay.
March 17th, so in a couple weeks, we'll be at Collin.
Okay. All right. So I'm sure they'll be waiting on MCC.
Yeah, they will be. They'll be waiting on MCC to try to get that rematch game when we take that trip up to Plano, Texas. But for here tonight, MCC comes out with the W, 77-72. Big win for MCC to knock off the top team in the conference. And we'll see how the standings switch up just a little bit. MCC still has 2 losses in the conference, so I'm sure Collin will probably still be number 1 in the conference for now. But MCC is right behind them in number 2 already. We'll see how that shakes out. We'll have to look at what Rangers does over the next couple days to see how that goes. But right now, MCC can celebrate this victory. Final score here tonight, 77-72. Want to thank everybody that watched both games tonight. We had great games, both games, the men's and women's games. Want to thank everybody that watched. Want to thank our title sponsors, TF&B Bank, your bank for life. Make sure you guys are going to checking them out. Also, like we said, make sure you guys are following us on all of our social medias and subscribing on there as well. Got more content coming to you. But for here tonight, we're getting ready to sign off. Final score, 77-72. This has been Jalen Gillis and Roy Gillis with Syntex Sports. We're looking to see you guys on Saturday, 12 p.m. for softball.